I will be doing commentating. I am Boiled Shrimp. Big shout out to Rossu for doing the restream. And tracking today will be V. Oh, looks like we've already started. See, Osse seems to be having a little bit of trouble with the restream, as I'm only seeing MST going. Let's see what the first item is. And it's Wave Beam! That'll save a lot of, attempts on the Wave Gate. Very nice find to start off with. And MST got Morph Ball really easy. And there's our first pack of cheeseburgers. And Billy Mays is being ignored. And there's a second set of hamburgers. Sorry, we seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh, there's Ozzy. We get to see some bombs, or some, energy over at the Bomb Chorizo. Very nice Alcatraz from Ozzy. Oh, and the farm beam over at Terminator. So far, Ozzy is the first into Green Brinstar. Very nice mock ball from Osse. Ooh, and bombs over at Early Super's Energy. Meanwhile, MST is grabbing his farm beam. Now Ozzy getting ready to check the Etacoons. See what we find there today. Oh, and it's high jump boots. Looks like it's setting up for suitless Meridia at this rate. First item that was at Morph was Wave Beam. MST grabbing his bombs. Now as he's setting up for the Wave Gate. Should be very easy with a Wave and High Jump. Just gotta watch out for those side hoppers. They hit like a freight, the big ones hit like a freight train. MST is grabbing his. Oh, and it's Spring Ball. The run has been validated for Ozzy. Now let's see what's over at Charge. Also picking up several hamburgers. We'll have an ample supply once he gets there. And there is X-Ray. Nice beam to pick up very early. Or nice item to pick up very early. If you're wanting to get for microwave strats. And more missiles at Green Hill Zone. Meanwhile, MST is also validating his run by grabbing Spring Ball. I definitely approve of this. Ooh, MST needs to be careful. He is very low on energy. Like I said, those large side hoppers will do a number to you. And Osse opting to go over to X-Ray's check. Just needs to be careful, because one hit from those spikes could spell his doom. Maybe two, I'm not sure. Both sides are dangerously low on health. Ozzy makes it no problem. Let's see what's at X-ray. And it's an E-Tank. Very nice find right now, considering how low he is. And with the added spring ball and bombs, getting out is no problem. Let's see if MST opts to do the same thing. Yes, he is going to go check X-ray as well. So far, the runners have made very similar plays. Oh, Nossie's heading up. Might see a little bit of a wrecked ship. Oh, and the Ninja Turtle's giving some trouble. That was a funky D-boost. Almost looked like Samus was a basketball for a second there. Oh, and the Aping Maws grab MST. Luckily, he has health to hold him through. Now let's see if MST chooses to go. Yes, MST is going down. The first divergence. I like this. That way we get to see two different things at once. But MST needs to be careful with those spikes. Meanwhile, Ozzy is using intended strats to get across the moat. Now to check and see what's at Sephi Beam's location. And it's a troll tank. MST nopes away from that. He is known for avoiding those things at all costs. Even if it might be required. Can't say I blame him. I would probably do the same thing. Oh, and MST is opening the Meridia thing early. Oh, he's going to do going into Meridia right now. That's a very interesting choice. With Spring Ball, it makes navigating the first couple of areas easy. Very interesting choice by MST. I like it. Meanwhile, Ozzy is getting ready to fight his ghost balloon elephant thingy. And is getting ready to spank his fanny. Meanwhile, MST needs to be careful while navigating through Meridia. It's a lot of these enemies will hurt quite a bit if he gets touched. Yes, Rasu, I said spank his fanny. Looked like Osse was setting up for some Dopplers, didn't quite get it. Very nice Doppler right there. And Aussie's almost got it. Fanny's being a little difficult. And all is calculated by Aussie. Meanwhile, MST looks to be setting up for the great Momma check. Let's see what he finds. Oh, and MST takes a death over at Momma Turtle. Looked like he KO'd. Meanwhile, Aussie finds his Sephi beam. That is unfortunate for MST. Meanwhile, Aussie is checking miners just so he has enough missiles and supers. Has plenty of power bombs. Very nice moonfall from MST. Aussie getting set up, saving just before wreck ship energy tank. See what we have there today. Clears the spiky room of death with no problems. And using a super to take out with a shot block. I approve. And it's another energy tank over at wreck ship energy. Quite the vanilla flavoring too. Ooh, and falls down into the moat. Or into the fishbowl. Or whatever that spot's called. I'm never quite sure. But with the possibility of hell runs, it is a good idea to grab it early. Ooh. Ooh, Aussie cutting it really close. Outside they saved, and they feel they don't need to go through here again. And they can easily nope out. At this point, it is Spiky Room of Doom because no one has their Varia or Gravity Suit yet. So things could be rather painful. Spiky Room of significant injury is if they have one of the suits. And Spiky Room of minor annoyance is if they have both. And Space Jump. Aussie checking the wreck ship reserve. And it's a vanilla reserve. I like that one, Toasty. That is a very good one. Haven't seen someone check those missiles in a while. Turns out to be vanilla. Possible wrecked ship coming. Osse doing a little bit of getting ready for some bowling. Hopefully he gets a strike. So far, it's the 7-10 split. Actually, no, that would be a spare in this case. I'm a little off on my bowling terms. I haven't bowled in years. And it's Charge Beam! So not quite wrecked ship. That is a very nice find for Osse. And yes, wowzers is right. Quasi-wrecked is probably a better term for it. The Diet Coke of wrecked. The wrecked ship wasn't a total loss. Not sure why MST opted to do a suitless, but I like the idea. Osse might be setting up for a gauntlet check. Which is, again, a very nice choice. Never know, a movement item might be up there. MST opting to stock up on his cheeseburgers. Yes, I was correct. Osse is getting ready to check gauntlet. Yes, unfortunately, MST made a call to check Momma Turtle, but it didn't pan out as well. He never got to see what was there. Meanwhile, Osse is making short work of Gauntlet, and for his troubles, he finds the the Tracy jump. Or the Space John, however you want to look at it. Ooh, they need to be careful. Taking a dip in the acid's never good. Luckily with space jumping, makes it not as hard on you. And at the end of Gauntlet are 2 missile packs. Meanwhile, MST is making his checks to revalidate his run. And I approve of the revalidation of his run. And a very nice damage boost out of the wave room. Meanwhile, Osse's making an interesting choice going back through this way. I figured he'd go towards the direction of alpha power bombs. MST's not careful, he's going to take another blow to the ship. Osse and MST are just a screen in a transition away from each other. If I had to guess as to why he went the long way around, is because he was already in that general area from checking Gauntlet all the way through. I guess he figured he might as well go all the way. And Osse grabs the troll tank. MST opting to do Momma Turtle again. Very interesting. Setting up for spring ball jumps. Meanwhile, Osse is getting ready to take Kraid to prom. Ooh, MST. Again, takes a death over at Meridia. Gotta give him this, he is dedicated. Meanwhile, Osse is getting ready to tackle Kraid. Will we go to prom? Find out next time on Super Metroid Z. Maybe. Or right now. Nope. Staying down. Kraid is not going to prom today. At least from Osse. And it's an E-Tank. MST having a little bit of problems trying to get the morph ball again. Probably due to the frustrations of having 2 deaths over in Meridia. But gets it on the 3rd try. Every try. And there is Ice Beam over at a Kraid E-Tank. Let's see what else he finds at high jump. And it's Plasma! The full beam combo is complete. And now we shall see some microwaving. Osse is wisely making the choice to save. Getting ready to check ice, no doubt. Oh, going on and making the hell run. I like. Luckily with Space Jump, traversing all the hell runs in Upper Norfair are no problem. It also makes the Bubble Mountain checks super easy. And also he's turning off ice, making the farm up here a lot easier. Meanwhile, MST is making his way back down, going through Terminator. And farm beam acquired. Osse is getting ready to check speed. Nice little sauna run. And it's Vanilla Speed Booster. Wow, so much vanilla in the seed. Not sure how I feel about that. Doing a quick refill before he heads up to, down to Wave. We can hope, Church. We can hope. Oh, and he's checking, Norfair Reserve. Interesting choice. It's another E-Tank. Always welcome in this point in time. Always hard to dodge those missiles on the way out. Better he was saving them for later. And now we'll see the wave beam check. Having plasma makes it trivial. In addition to wave. And it's another E-Tank. I'm gonna say that Gravity is over at after Botwoon with all the stuff that has been going on with poor MST. But then again, I'm cruel and sadistic sometimes. Looks like Osse is making the bet. He's making the bet. Ice was already found, so Ice can't be at Croc. Forgot exactly where, but it was already found. Osse walking the Crocomire the old-fashioned way. And it's another E-tank for his troubles. A vanilla one, if I'm not mistaken. So much vanilla in this seed. Let's see if Croc, betting on Croc is a bad thing on this run. Yes, come on, suitless. Ooh, MST gets grabbed by the yapping maw. Oh, and today we don't bet on Croc. He was a total letdown. MST again opting to go for the Momma Turtle check. Gotta admire his dedication, folks. Meanwhile, Ozzy is leaving, heading for Croc Supers. Or is it missiles? I can never remember. Either way, he's leaving Croc's area. And is getting ready to check ice. And what we have at ice is another E-tank. It's looking more and more like a suit won't be found until after Batoon. And all this time, Momma Turtle holds one, too. Upside MST has a lot more health this time around. So hopefully he doesn't eat too many noodles from the space pirates. Or Keiko at Momma Turtle again. Oh, and there's Gravity over at Momma Turtle. Momma Turtle holds the goods today. MST was actually on the right track. So much for suitless. Or full suitless, rather, and that is. Oh, looks like MST is heading towards Kraid. That is correct. He cannot get to Batoon yet. He lacks the Ice Beam. Which, if I recall, actually, it was over after Kraid. Or over at the Kraid E-Tank. Meanwhile, Ozzy looks to be checking Momma Turtle. They're going to have a significantly easier time with all the energy and, well, full beam combo. So long as he doesn't KO through Momma Turtle. Going to be very happy to see the gravity suit there. And is probably going to yeet straight to Dragon. Because Ozzy has both means of getting through to her. Oh, and MST is not taking Kraid to prom either. Kraid will be forever alone today. Until the next race. Actually, by now, I think Osse, aside from Varia, is in go mode. Let's hope that Varia is hidden behind Shack Tool. Forever today. Yes, I like. Right now we're having Microwave Snack. MST died twice trying to get to Momma Turtle. Once at Momma Turtle and the other time on the way. And a vanilla E-Tank over on the after Batoon. Ozzy making short work with Space Jump. And getting ready to microwave some shrimp. And no, not me. He's not microwaving me. Oh, looks like Ozzy's trying to set up for this spike suit. Never mind, getting set up for some microwave. And a very clean kill from Osse. Yes, microwaving the already boiled shrimp. No, wait, no, no. Don't do that. Or very well could be in left sandpit. We shall find out soon. Let's see where Osse chooses to go. Meanwhile, MST is checking ice. Oh, they're going straight to left sand pit. Or Ozzy is, rather. And it's another vanilla tank. Or is that one supposed to be a reserve tank? I can never remember. Either way, not what they wanted. Oh, and Ozzy's getting ready for the Shack Tool check. MST seems to be making his way for the Bubble Mountain checks. He needs to watch his energy level. They are getting dangerously low. And he does not have the supers to do a Crystal Flash. Oh, MST. Ooh, and Ozzy with the X-ray clip. Oh, upside, at least MST saved this time. Oh, looks like MST is heading right back up. Might be getting ready to go deal with, Dragon. Let's see if Shack Tool holds the goods. And it's Screw Attack! Not needed, but it's a definite nice item to have, especially when going through Lower Norfair. That just leaves one more check over here in a Meridia, and that's over at Plasma. Oh, and Ozzy disrespecting the Shack Tool. Saying that the item is not as wanted as it could have been. Ozzy making short work of the climb. About to make short work of the plasma room. Oh, and just another E-tank over here in plasma. Which means Varia can be only at one spot. Or should be over at one spot as far as logic is concerned. And that is at Waterway. Meanwhile, MST is battling the Snick using missiles and super missiles. And he gets it. The Snick has indeed had a blast. Looks like Ozzy is making the trek over to Waterway. And MST is using the farm beam to its full potential. MST gonna go check precious missiles. And it's more cheeseburgers, not something he wanted to see right now. Oh, and there is Varia over at Waterway. MST is getting ready to fight his shrimp. Oh, wow. Ozzy does have everything. Ozzy is officially in yeet mode at 52 minutes. MST, meanwhile, has made short work of Dragon grabbing his energy tank. He's probably happy to see that. Not happy that where he's going to find Varia. He's gonna wish he had gone to Bubble Mountain first before hitting up Dragon. But he's probably gonna end up checking everywhere in Meridia 2 just to find the elusive Varia. Meanwhile, Osse is getting ready to go into the hot springs. Which is just a nice little swim at this point. MST getting ready to check left sand pit. Meanwhile, Osse makes short work of the worst room in the game, which at this point is probably the most mediocre room in the game, with all the items in the world. Or all the majors anyway, that isn't E-tanks or reserves. Oh, and MST is also getting ready for the Shack Tool check. We shall see how he feels about... Oh, no, never. Oh. Almost debated us. Ozzy is tackling the middle ninja pirates. And makes short work of them. Meanwhile, MST is tickling the Shack Tool. This is a rare treat. Shack Tool being checked by both sides. Unfortunately, it will not hold what MST is looking for. And Osse is fighting his Space Pelican. It will only take 20 shots with full beams. Setting up for very nice pogos. Oh, and that tail is just getting in the way now. Oh, and MST takes out the Shack Tool. Rest in peace, Shack Tool. You will be missed. Until the next game. Obviously not happy with what he found there. Or unpleasantly surprised, I'm not sure which. And MST is making his way over to Plasma. While Osse is making his way out of Lower Norfair. It's a very nice clip. I don't think I've ever seen that one. A very nice speedball from Osse. Oh, I just realized MST is going to have a real hard time getting out of here. Not sure if he can space jump out of it. Or not, no, he can't space jump because that was elsewhere. I'm not sure if he can spring ball jump out of there. Oh, wait, bomb jumps. I forgot about that. Looks like they're giving him some issues getting started, but he makes it through, or he gets them just fine. Meanwhile, Osse is getting ready to tackle the Three Musketeers, or Three Amigos. Which are now like their historic counterparts. Poof! Ooh, is MST heading through the Forgotten Highway? He is heading through the Forgotten Highway. Which means he's going to do a full check of the wrecked ship. Or try to, at least. He will be very happy to see the charge beam over there, though. If he goes through bowling. Always a nice treat to see someone go through a forgotten highway. Everyone say hello to the Punkfish. Hi, Punkfish. Bye, Punkfish. I forget, is the item over at a wrecked ship E-Tank active if the ship isn't active yet? Ah, so MST has no clue what's over there then. Very nice speedball, or Terminator speedball from Osse. As he heads down into Turian. Meanwhile, MST is getting ready to fight his balloon ghost thingy. And spank his fanny. And Osse is making work of ever so short the Metroids in the first room. So many slows from Phantoon. He's just wanting to take his time today. And there's the baby. Maybe not wanting to give up the shortcut. But Osse gets it. The baby has been skipped. Meanwhile, the fanny has been spanked for MST. Osse setting up for the speed skip. Doesn't get it, but sets up for the zip type skip, or the standard zip type skip. And gets it, with very little problems. MST opting to ignore the Sephi beam. At this point doesn't really need it because he's already got plasma. Although I'm kind of, well, actually, at this point it's a good idea to ignore the Sephi beam. Even though it is, I think it is his favorite beam out of the whole game. Spiky Room of Death is now the Spiky Room of Inconvenience. Meanwhile, Ozzy is getting ready for Phase 3. Looks like he's setting up for stand-up. And nails it. MST grabbing his energy tank from wreck ship energy. And he's getting ready to check his reserve, but will only find a vanilla reserve, which he will promptly ignore. Meanwhile, the baby has bid adieu in the final thumbs up before the end of the race. And just 3 shots and Mother Brain is down for the 3 count. Meanwhile, MST is going bowling. Very good choice, in my opinion. That allows him to get his charge beam. And Osse doing a very nice final moonfall of the game. Does a clean right side spark. And MST has just found his charge beam. He's got to be happy to see that. That saves on ammo at this point. And he's still... Oh, never mind. Opted not to check the miner. And Osse wins, finishing an official SRL time of 1 hour and 9 minutes. GG to Osse. It was a fantastic run. See, not sure if he's wanting to do an interview. Let me find out. the meantime, MST is making his way over to Upper Norfair. Oh, hello.
Hello.
What did you think of that race? Or that seed, rather.
That was a difficult seed to play.
It looked like a very interesting one.
Yeah, logically difficult.
Oh, yes. What was it? Well, it was a medium progression speed with normal difficulty. Interesting.
Yes, interesting. But yeah, I kind of like my thought process going through it.
Made a lot of good decisions on there.
So I noticed that we didn't get many E-tanks early, and that was the basis of my wreck ship play.
It was a good call.
Yeah, so I wanted E-tanks and maybe supers. We were also low on ammo for fighting Ridley if we did get very. So I went up to wreck ship for supplies. Didn't know the fastest way back down, however.
Oh. We were wondering why you went the long way through Brinstar.
Yeah, like I wanted like some supers out of Gauntlet, but that just put me on the weird side of criteria.
Ugh.
Speed booster seemed important. Ice, spring ball, and high jump, and grapple is your suitless Meridia kit.
Oh yeah.
So we had all the not nice options open to us.
And how? And as it turns out, Varia was definitely speed booster locked. At the very least. But it was a wonderful race that you put up with, or that you did.
Yep. Were our routes similar at all?
Say again? Oh, yes. Your routes were similar up until you got to Red Tower. MST opted to go down the Momma Turtle and unfortunately took a couple of deaths on the way. First time he died to Momma Turtle, probably to an accidental KO. And second time he had died, on a, I think, what is that one called? Where you got a speed boost to get up to the missiles. That spot right there, I think one of the crabs got him. I'm not sure, I didn't exactly see because I was watching yours at the time.
Oh well. Deaths happen.
Yep. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
No, I was playing as if he, like, was ahead of me a little bit. So my Turian went super quick.
Oh yes, it was a very quick Turian. Practically, you found every single item in the game and made every single check. Well, every single important check.
Yeah, I just skipped the lower Norfair checks. But I had everything I wanted.
Oh yes. I mean, it's not often we get to see the full thing filled out.
Yeah, hitting that Shack Tool card.
Yes. Still, it was a very nice race. And GG's to you.
Yep, thank you. And thank you for commentating the whole thing.
Oh, thank you.
And next time, I was going to plan on joining this spoiler tournament for the Link to the Past randomizer.
Cool.
So they got a daily coming up real soon, so I'm going to head off to that.
Alrighty. Good luck to you. Yes, be sure to give these runners a follow. They do this for your entertainment. And give our commentators and, well, give me a follow for commentating if you wish. And our tracker and our restreamer, Rasu, for being a real good sport about it. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. Okay, and I think that one's one. Nope. Meanwhile, MST is making the croc checks. He is not going to be happy with what he finds there. Luckily for him, Croc has made relatively short with the plasma charge wave combo and ice. Finds his Z-Tank. And he, if I recall, over at Grapple, it's a reserve tank. Looks like he was wanting to do some damage boosts there over at Croc, or before Croc showed up. Makes the jump real easy. And finds. Oh, and he does not like that reserve tank. He was showing his frustrations by missiling it. He may have just realized where Varia was. Because there's only one place it could be at this point. Oh, wait, no, did he check wave? I think he did. I don't remember. That's right. He never went to Gauntlet, so he never got Space Jump. Because I think that's where Gauntlet, or where Space Jump was. You do you, Rasu. You do you. Just make sure you clip it. MST is making his way up to Red Tower. Finally realizing where the Varia suit is. And once he gets it, he too will be in yeet mode. Oh, there was a super missile of frustration. He finally realized where it is. And now I want wonton soup. Thank you. Oh, and more frustration missiles. He was not happy to see it there. And a screenshot. MST is not happy to find Varia right there. But now he is in total yeet mode. And is getting ready to fight his pelican. Or pterodactyl, I'm not sure which. Both are accurate. MST hitting upper Norfair. It'll be really, well, should be mostly easy. He doesn't have space jump like Osse did. But he should still make quick work of it. Opting to save up here. Very good choice. Wanting to be ready for those lava dives. Because his health is rather low right now. He is going to need it. Oh, opting to do a little bit of farming. Really, I figured Dragon would be a Kermit, who popped up every once in a while. But the rest of them are rather accurate. Ah, good old Snuffy. Oh, geez, I feel old now. MST setting up for a gravity jump. And nails it. First try. Turns back onto the gravity. And power bombs his way to freedom. Makes quick work of the pillar room. And now he has the worst room of the game to deal with. Having a little bit of issues, but makes it just fine. That last pirate giving a little bit of issue, though. Wanted to play tag. Very nice, Kago. And MST gets ready for his fight with the Metal Pirates. Round 1, ready, fight. Round 2, ready, fight. Excellent. Makes really quick work of the Space Pirates. And is about to say hello to Ridley. Measly 20 shots will make quick work of him. Very nice pogo setup. A little bit of issues, but still manages to get it fairly easy. Opts to go to supers to finish off the bird brain. And disposes of Ridley with no problems. Or very little problems. And MST nails his speedball. Well, it takes some fire shots for some odd reason. That or he misses jump. Oh well, it happens. And now he's going to make the great escape from Lower North Air. Luckily for him, those boulders do very little damage to him. So no worries there. And now he gets to tickle the Three Musketeers. and they have thus been tickled into oblivion. Now it's MST's turn to hit up the Golden Four and thus head down to Torian. Up and out, will MST say hi to the Ponkfish too? Oh, and no respect for the Ponkfish. MST is not happy with his run. Ponkfish done nothing wrong. Ooh, a very nice speed ball through criteria. Only to have waivers block the way. Unless they're called something else and I called them the wrong thing. But you knew what I was getting at. Let's hope the Metroids are a little bit more forgiving on ammo-wise. It looks like they're being stingy. Oh. MST is just blowing through ammo. Obviously still frustrated about everything. Very nice damage boost. Now will we see the baby skip or the baby skip? And a very nice baby skip from MST. Setting up for the speed skip. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, MST, you still have a screw attack on. Won't be able to zeb skip with that unless there's a method I'm not familiar with. Oh, he gets it anyway. Neat. Don't ever think I've seen it done like that. And now phase 2 of the brain of mothers. Serving up meatballs, onion rings, and french fries. And finally, some ketchup. Although I prefer to think of it a little bit more Italian myself and think of the ketchup as a spaghetti sauce or marinara. Onion rings are still, well, rings of onions. And the fries are spaghetti noodles. MST opting to not do stand up. Oh! And he took too much damage. Ouch. That is unfortunate.